today. The homestead is starting to get very, very empty. In fact, I'm thinking about moving the recliner that I'm only going to have probably for about another week or two over into this corner. That way it is more accessible to move more items out the front door. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. Are you ready for this? It's the DailyWoo operatic. Saying goodbye to the microwave. So if I need a microwave over the next 3.5 weeks, I'm not gonna have one. I need to clean it out really good first. Goodbye, microwave. Getting rid of this today too. This little end table next to the bed. It's so hard to say goodbye to all this stuff. There's something very cleansing about getting rid of stuff and moving on to the next chapter of your life. This is becoming less of a home and more of just a structure, a house, a building. It's on to the next step. It's on to the next plateau. Moving forward. That's what life's all about. Which brings me to this subject. Something that I've been wanting for a while that I'm going to utilize.
The DJI Phantom 4 drone. Let's unbox this sucker. It's got a little lock on the case. You pop that open and then you twist this and then, oh, look at this. It has its own protective carrying case. Oh my gosh. You don't want to eat that. Got the drone here, controller here. I will mount my iPhone 6S Plus right in there. Some propellers, battery charger, some cords, some instructions, and I think the battery is right inside here. Okay, quick start guide. Disclaimer, safety guidelines. Intelligent flight battery. Flying safely, know your surroundings, and lots of little rules and whatnot. Probably should go over these. It's pretty cool how these propellers just pop on and off. You just slide it on, twist it, and it locks in. And the propeller is mounted, so they're removable, which makes transport of this pretty easy. I'm downloading the firmware update. It's powered up.
Look at this freaking thing. Okay. Time to take this thing outdoors.
This is a pretty good place to fly a drone. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to find places in Southern California that are accessible like this, where there's really nothing going on. Tonight, I need to register it. That way, if either property owner or a police officer asks you, do you have the rights, do you have the legal ramifications, if you will, to fly a drone, you could say, yes, I do. And there are ordinances and things like that that I'm gonna be doing more research on. But the key thing, the main factor about having the drone now is when I travel across the country, and let's say I'm in the middle of nowhere, let's say I'm in like the plains of like Kansas or Iowa or Idaho, and there's nothing around but the scenery is amazing, the drone will really help out in that aspect to the point where I will get some amazing shots. I'm a novice, I'm learning as I go, but I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good. I'm gonna try to take this thing up as high as humanly possible. Well, not humanly, but mechanically possible. I'm gonna stand here and then send it up. So high. So high. It's crazy when you look at it. Dude, look at this. Insane. My low battery indicator is now beeping. Got to bring the drone in. It was really high up there though. It's coming straight down. I can't see it, the sun. Super blinding. It's right there. It has this auto sensor when the battery dies. Look how many bees are around it. There's freaking bees. There were bees all around it. My battery just died. And it returned right where I started. It somehow knows where it came from. This thing is freaking amazing. If you've ever had the desire to move to Southern California, keep in mind, this is what the traffic is like most of the time. Ah, rush hour. I don't normally vlog with the Canon DSLR that I have vlogged today with. And the reason for that is usually I use my iPhone 6s Plus. It's a lot easier to just film things throughout the day with this and save the Adam the Woo main channel video stuff with this camera. Today was the exception because the new drone I got has to be operated by either an iPad or an iPhone. So I had it mounted to the front of the controller. And I wanted to document what I was doing and how I went about my first experience operating this new Phantom 4. That's why I use this camera. And as always, with everything I do, something seems to break. And the microphone right up here broke. So take a look at this. I have strapped on, I don't know if you can see it, but I have strapped on this rigged up piece of cloth that is holding the microphone on. I broke the microphone. I was driving. It slid off the back of the cooler and it snapped the microphone off of the camera mount that goes on top of the Canon. So instead of not having a microphone because it was very windy, I needed this dead cat. I just went ahead and rigged it up somehow. But tomorrow I'm going to go back to using the iPhone for the vlogs. I think it's a lot better, it's a lot quicker. I could edit on the phone instead of taking the SD card out, dropping it on the laptop. It's a lot less time consuming, and I think it doesn't really make a huge difference quality-wise using the iPhone. So I'm gonna go back to the iPhone, and then if I do any shots that need the drone or anything like that in the future, I will pull this out and I will pepper in shots from the DSLR mixed with shots from the iPhone. And I want to also start incorporating in GoPro shots, especially doing like coaster ride-throughs and stuff like that. I can get like the chest strap and things like that. So a lot of things on the horizon, a lot of fun things I'm going to be doing throughout the future of these vlogs and in my life. And as always, thank you for joining me every day here on the Daily Woo and that other channel, the Adam the Woo channel, my main channel, the Adam the Woo channel. It's crazy we got two channels together. Thanks for joining me on both of them. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.